dàn xếp thì giờ để đến chung vui với chúng tôi trong ngày ra trường của sinh viên cao niên và nay là tân khoa cao niên của Nguyễn Mỹ Lệ. Xin quý vị một tràng pháo tay cho tân khoa Nguyễn Mỹ Lệ. Tiếp theo đây là chúng tôi có được chị lớn của Mỹ Lệ từ bên Đà Lạt xuống, xin có vài lời. Xin lỗi. Bây giờ chúng tôi xin được có cháu Phong nói vài lời với những người khách không hiểu tiếng Việt Nam. Xin mời Phong.
Này là con trai trẻ hả? Trai lớn hả? Wow,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us here tonight. We're so excited to celebrate the recent achievement of my mother, who decided a couple years ago that with her busy schedule, why not just fit in a master's degree or master's program. We all thought she was a little crazy, but in our family we always think each other are crazy, so in a good way. But I wanted to say a few words to thank you. I know that I'm going to say something very profound. I wouldn't be here today if it was not for my mother. But if I use that same logic, I would also have to say I would not be here today without my father. But what I really mean is that my mother has instilled so many values, so many characteristics, so many positive. You know, always at a Vietnamese event, you always have that table in the back that just talks and talks. Hello! I'm just kidding. But my mother has taught me so many values, you know, the value of hard work, loyalty, commitment, being there for your family, being there for your friends. You know, the list goes on and on. So there's been so many times in my life where my mom has taught me so many valuable lessons, and lessons that I truly cherish, and lessons that I try to pass on to others. And so we are thankful for my mom and everything that she's shared with us. But we wouldn't be here today, and none of us would be here today if it wasn't for the people around us. And so we are very proud and very appreciative of your friendship. To be here, the community around us is what makes us who we are today, and the support that you've given our family throughout the years means a lot. And so thank you for taking the time to join us tonight as we celebrate my mother's achievement, but also the friendship and the support from the community that we have. So just wanted to come up and say a few words. Definitely not the primary speaker. I'd like to invite my aunt, Mrs. Ngọc, who is here from Dallas. She's traveled in, and she's been a very strong support system for our family, and someone that we admire and respect. And so she is going to say a few words to welcome all of you, and also to share a few stories about my mother and our family. Thank you so much.
Quý vị nghe cái diễn văn của chị của Mỹ Lệ, xin quý vị thưởng thức cái món pate show rất ngon của cô em gái của tôi là vừa mang ra. Trong khi chờ đợi các món ăn khác sẽ đưa ra thì lúc đó diễn văn sẽ vừa chấm dứt. Xin quý vị ghi nhận một chút.
Chào mừng anh các chị,
chị này giống chị Lệ.
Nhân ngày của hiệu trưởng Mỹ Lệ ra trường vinh quy bái tổ, xin hân hoan mừng cụ và xin chia sẻ với quý vị một vài cảm nghĩ để những bạn Mỹ và giới trẻ hiểu được. Tôi xin lắp bắp bằng tiếng Mỹ. Good evening, dear friends and family. We are here tonight to celebrate my sister Mile's big achievement. I would like to congratulate her and share a few thoughts with you all. Thank you in advance for your much needed patience. Congratulations, Mile. You have shown the world that you are not going to let anything stand in your way. As Mile's former tutor, in French writing, I have been overly proud of my special student who wholeheartedly appreciated my teaching. From learning to teaching, Mille always carries that enthusiastic attitude which is the key to her success. My dear other students down there, I urge you to look up at Aunt Mille as your guiding star. Please give the graduate a heartfelt applause. We have all our eyes on the graduate. Someone else needs to be recognized. Let's not forget that behind such a successful lady, there is a faithful lover who, for 5 years, waited patiently for her to finish her education in France and Switzerland. There is a best friend who shared with her joy and sorrow. And there is an extra caring husband who one evening touched me deeply by whispering through the phone, "I am driving around and around to let the poor principal and exhausted student finish her nap in the car." Please, let's give our heartfelt applause to Đằng Võ. Đằng Võ, show me your nose.
Talking about me and my nose getting big.
It's already big, it cannot get bigger. One more thought I would like to share with you. In time of crisis, it is very important to listen to your inner voice. That day in 1975, at the refugee camp, Mille and I were two young escapees in disarray, with no news from the rest of the family, besides babysitting for her extra mischievous toddler. I don't know where he is. Mille has to care for her very frail sister, Ngọc, who was bedridden most of the time, very frail, and was carrying in her womb a baby so eager to come out any time to see the world. She's somewhere now. We waited in line to apply for French citizenship. France at that time appeared the least frightening to us because of our education in French schools and because of our hope to get some support in France from Mille's former teacher, Father Four. Suddenly, an inner voice whispered to me, "Don't go to France, stay here. America is the land of opportunities and should be your new country." I then stepped off the waiting line in order to make that faithful call to my brother-in-law in Japan. That expensive phone call paid off. I got good news that our family has a chance to get out, to escape from Vietnam at the last minute by boat. Mr. Lee, would you please stand up to be recognized as our savior? Another man who deserves to be applauded is my dear hubby. Upon learning, that's my husband. Upon learning that there was a way of escape by boat, he rushed to gather every member of the family, except my mother and brother, who went on their other way, a separate way. Mr. Trun Hill, would you please stand up and be recognized for our hero? Last but not least, to be recognized are the two troublemakers at the refugee camp, Phong and Diep. Please stand up. Our little devil Phong has turned into a handsome man and made us so proud for being chosen as a 2013 recipient of the Outstanding Young Texas X Award of UT. And our impatient, tiny, premature baby, Diep, has turned into an energetic mom, balancing the needs of her own little devil, who look exactly like mentally and physically like the old little devil. So she's such an energetic mom, balancing the needs of her own little devil, her demanding career, her busy social life, and the needs of her sick mom. Please, let's give a big applause to the troublemakers of 1975. Is there any hero or savior in this room that I forgot to recognize? Oh, sorry. All of you here tonight are to be applauded for your precious presence, for your patience to listen to my endless speech, and for giving me a chance to share with our kids a piece of their family history. Thank you.